Brutal Bob Evans now going back to work on Lethal Paul. Lethal Paul now coming back. Now a reversal. And again. They're exchanging blows, fans. Lethal Paul now. He gets whipped in. Off of the ropes he comes. Bob with the duck under. Here comes Lethal Paul again. The crossover again. Here we go. The leapfrog.
Oh, wow. Look at that move by Paul Lozon.
The cheap shot. Artist that he is. The cover here.
Kick.
1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
A second pinfall. Lethal Paul
Unbelievable.
Bob Evans with a kick to the midsection. Royal doesn't, Morrison I should say, the Boston Bulldog does not like that. He is complaining. Team Lozon has 2 pinfalls to 1, and Alex Payne in there now with a little cheating tactic. Did they make a tag?
Paul Lozon with that big victory of a Brutal Bob Evans. That doesn't happen too often in Jack Mountain. He has to be considered one of the top wrestlers here in the PLW right now.
Of course. Brutal Bob Evans now coming back. Couple shots to Alex Payne. Now off of the ropes he comes. Nice drop kick there by the Brutal one.
That took more out of the Brutal Bob though.
Brutal Bob now. Oh, he tripped him. He tripped him.
Bob, tag out.
Alex Payne trying to get a tag perhaps, or I don't know. It looked like he was moving over to his corner. Oh, Bob's not going to let him do it. A punch to the head. And another fierce right. Oh, Alex Payne now with an exchange. He whips Evans in. Evans off of the ropes.
Wow. Great spinning back elbow right there.
This could be a third pinfall for Team Lozon.
Oh,
it's not going to be.
Bob has to get out of there. He's taking a beating.
7 minutes left in the match. 7 minutes left. And the score, Team Lozon 2, Team Evans 1. They're working on him in the corner. Now, what's this? Rip Morrison and Johnny Royal are trying to get in there, and Lozon and Nightmare going to town with Hiroshi Asai holding back Brutal Bob in the corner. Come on. This is uncalled for. The tag is made. Here comes Hiroshi Asai. The fans are cheering. The fans are trying to get him back up. Bob's teammates are trying to get the fans going. They are going. Hiroshi Asai now with a nerve hold.
That fried rice nerve hold right there.
Hey, it's Chinese. It's Japanese, not Chinese.
Sorry.
Sushi.
I had some Chinese food earlier today.
Japanese sushi? No. Samurai sushi. Enough about Saturday Night Live. Hiroshi Asai still holding Bob in that nerve hold. Trying to get the fans started. They're starting a chant. Listen to him here. The fans are trying to help Bob back up here at the Central Falls Community Center. Bob picks him up. He slammed him down. Bob needs to make a pin. No, he needs to make a tag. And no one
Bob just made a classic mistake right there. I'm so surprised. He usually doesn't make costly mistakes like that. He had the opportunity to tag out. He should have taken it. Now look at it. We got fresh Paul Lozon coming in there. The guy who just scored a pinfall with Bob.
Fresh dough? Who?
What?
You just said fresh.
No. He's a freshman. He's been sitting out in the ring.
So it's his first year at college. He's a freshman. Okay.
No.
The suplex.
Wow, big suplex by Paul Lozon.
This could be the third pin for Lozon. 2, 3. No, he kicked out. Brutal Bob kicked out.
He would have hooked the leg.
We have 5 minutes left in the contest, fans. 5 minutes. Team Lozon still 2-1 over Team Evans. Bob gets whipped in. The duck under the clothesline. The duck under again. Here comes Bob. Nice takedown maneuver to Lethal Paul.
Once again, Brutal Bob Evans. Ben, he's out of it.
Bob Evans needs to get 2 pinfalls in order to win. He's got to tag out. He's got 3 men on the outside. He's got to make the tag. He is slowly getting back up to his feet. He tags in Rip Morrison.
The tag.
Lethal Paul going to make a tag. He tags on Alex Payne. Rip Morrison was too late. Now Rip Morrison drags Alex Payne into the ring. Here we go. The headbutt by the Ripper. He's got him. The big slam. No. Power slam on his shoulder. We will see if the fans are calling for it. Slams him down to the canvas.
Wow. Big power slam right there. He's asking for his
Now he's calling in. Yes. Here comes Johnny Royal, the other half of the Boston Bulldogs. Here we go, some tag maneuver out of the Boston Bulldogs. Alex Payne gets whipped in off of the ropes. He cuts!
Oh, wow.
Nice double team maneuver right there. The pin by Johnny Oil. 1, 2. The kick out. Alex Payne almost covered. We almost had a tied match. We've got about 3 minutes, 3:30 left. 3:30 left. The whip in. Oh, he caught him though. Alex Payne.
Classic mistake. Put his head down.
Off of the ropes. And back down with the elbow.
Flying elbow on the
The
pop.
cover. 1, 2, and 3. No, the kick out.
Payne almost had this match wrapped up for him. With a 3-1 deficit.
About 3:15 left, and it's 2-1 right now. Another pinfall in this contest for Team Lausanne will be devastating to Team Evans. Johnny Oil gets whipped into the corner. The fans are doing the dog barking. 3 minutes left in the contest. 3 minutes left, and Team Lausanne still 2-1. Alex Payne now with Royal. Royal with the reversal. Off comes Alex Payne. Nice backbreaker right there. The cover. 1, 2, and 3. No, they would have had him. Referee John Samoa a little bit out of the way. Rip Morrison comes back in the ring. Here we go. More tag team maneuver. Nope, possibly not.
Yes.
Here it comes.
Cradle suplex right there.
With the bridge.
3, yes.
It's all tied up. It's all tied up. 2-2. 2-2.
But that clock's still ticking. There's only 2 minutes left.
Approximately 2:15 left in the contest here. And Rip Morrison has got to get a quick pinfall.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. The tag is made to the defenseman. The defenseman now in the ring. Off of the ropes. We might see the leg drop. No, the big splash. The cover here by the defenseman. Oh,
come on.
John Samoa was too concerned with getting Rip Morrison out of there. They would have had the pinfall. They would have had 3-2 in favor of Team Evans. Alex Payne gets whipped in.
Oh,
he came that clothesline.
This is going for the cover one more time. 2. Oh, Nightmare.
The Nightmare comes running in. He's going to wish he didn't. He goes out. We're looking for the quick pinfall here now. The tag is made. Bob Evans now in the ring, the team captain. He's got him. Alex Payne.
Get a minute and a half to get
whips
this
him in
match
the
over.
ropes.
Big
Nice.
clothesline.
Exactly.
That's it.
Hiroshi Asai. Oh, come on, ref.
Should have been over.
Come on, ref. That would have been the third fall. We're coming up on a minute and 13 left in the match. A minute 13 left, and it's still tied. 2-2. Bob Evans now gets whipped in, takes it down. Recover here. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh.
No, kicked out. 2 and 15. 16s, ladies and gentlemen. Goes out. He got him from behind. 2 and 3. We're less than a minute. Less than a minute. He calls in Rip Morrison. Rip Morrison got pinfall number 2 for Team Evans. Really yet pinfall number 3.
Belly, beautiful. Pin him. Pin him.
He's wasting time here.
He's tired.
45 seconds. 45 seconds.
What a cheap shot artist that Punk is.
John Samoa trying to get him out of the ring. Alex Payne now. He gets up from the sneak. 2 and 3. No, he did not get him.
They're just trying to get a pinfall no matter how they can.
We're down to 30 seconds in this contest. And it's still tied 2-2. Rip Morrison, the reversal. Here comes Alex Payne. Alex Payne over. Oh, sunset flip coming up, maybe. Bob Evans. Bob Evans out with a leg drop. We're under 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. The cover here. 1, 2, and 3. No, he didn't get him. The Stallone with this. 2 and 3. No, he didn't get him.
Interference.
We're running down. The clock's running down. It's over. No, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's it. No,
they won. No.
The time limit has expired, ladies and gentlemen, as we just said. And it is left in a tie.
No, this can't be a draw.
2-2, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Lethal Paul is on his way over here. What does he want?
He's grabbing a microphone.
Hey! It's a good mic. You better not fool around with it. Unsettled business, that is true. I'll go down there and see what's going on. Joe Pilati has already left. I don't know why. I heard he had a prior engagement dancing somewhere.
Okay. Jack, what are you doing? Why are you talking to Palazan for? Crowd's chanting for 5 more minutes there, fans. And I'm still online, too, by the way. All right. What? We got a few more minutes in the ring. But it's not a tag match. It's a one-on-one. Lethal Palazan against Brutal Bob. With the guys on the outside of the ring, this could be a lumberjack match. All right, Jack.
All right.
What's going on out there?
All right, what's going to happen is we're having a sudden death overtime. We've got only a few minutes left in the telebroadcast. Hopefully we can bring you the whole event. Bob Evans and Lethal Palazan will be in a sudden death overtime. The next pinfall wins, no tags, but it is a lumberjack match. You get tossed over on your opponent's side, you get thrown back in.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
Palazan with a DDT. Again, the clock has been shut off. This is a sudden death overtime. We're going to stay with this as long as we can, fans. We're going to, if we have to run late, I hope they'll allow us to run late with this. Wait a minute, Palazan!
Oh, look at that.
Palazan
It's in the rules, though.
And then here comes Bob's team. Team Evans now coming to aid their captain. Again, fans, this is Clash at the Community Center. This is a sudden death overtime at the Hurricane match. It ended 2-2. The next pinfall wins. Oh, Palazan now whipping him with that belt.
Look at that. Is this legal? Can the ref disqualify him?
I don't know. The referee's going to allow it. Paul whips in Bob Evans. Bob, here he comes. The duck under.
Missed.
Here comes Evans.
Oh, wow. Spinning, flying back kick right there.
Nice maneuver. My goodness. The fans are going nuts. Team Evans is going nuts. Unbelievable.
They're just lumberjacks now there, Jack.
Here we go. Bob whips in Evans. Here comes Palazan. The kick to the gut. Here we go. Slamplex.
Yes.
He got him.
That's
The
it.
pin.
One,
1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
It's over. It's all over, fans. Team Evans. Your winners here in the 8-man Hurricane match here at the Clash from the Community Center.
Unbelievable. Gene Simons is so excited he just passed out next to me.
What an exciting contest that was, fans. Again, we'd like to thank you, Rip Morrison and Johnny Royal. The fans love it here, and we loved it being here on the Interconnect with this special presentation of Power Wrestling.
Right, fans. We're still online. How do we get?
We'll still be online. We'll still be online. We're not going anywhere. You may have to leave the television, but we're not leaving the computers. We'll still be online. We're going to try to get Team Luzon, or Team Loser as we like to call them, try to get them back in the back room on the computer. We're all trying to get Team Evans on. We'll be able to discuss stuff online, so you better stay with us online, you America Online hackers. This is your announcer, Jack Norton, for the world champion, still world champion, Amazing J.
Amazing J.
The American Eagle, Shane Simons. And Maniacal Mark, unfortunately, he had to show up here. Thanking you for tuning in to the Clash at the Community Center. We'll see you next time. So long, everybody.